First and foremost, it's an honor and privilege to be with everybody tonight. And if I don't fall down here in just a minute, so I'm not used to speaking on microphones, but it's an honor and a privilege to be the sheriff of Cullman County. I think about things a lot, and I think about our community, and I think about the people in our community, and I see a lot of in law enforcement. I'll hit 18 years this year. You see a lot of bad things. You see a lot of the evils of the world.
Yes.
This week we saw a lot of evils of the world. This year you see a lot of evils of the world. But I tell people, you have to make the good outweigh the bad.
Yes.
And it gives me hope when I come to an event like this tonight, where it's about to start snowing and it's so cold out here that we had to put on extra clothes. But we're at an event where the community comes out to show their love and support for all of us.
Amen.
And it's an event where we want to make something better than what it was before. It's an event where we want to bring people aware of what they're going to do. It's an event where we're going to make people aware of the surroundings. Distracted driving. But it's all about decisions, whether it's distracted driving or I'm going to make a decision to do something bad. It's all about decisions. I've got two little boys, they're 9 and 6, and you talking about accountability. If I'm in the truck and my phone rings, they'll say, "Don't you pick that up." Now they're 9 and 6, and I say, "Yes, sir." And so, but it's awareness, it's teaching. And that's one of the things that we've lost today in the community. My granddaddy always told me as I was growing up, and I didn't understand it, but he always said, "Keep your name clean." And he always said, "Keep your name clean." And I didn't understand that growing up. Sitting here today, I understand it. And I look out at these children, and I look out at what they can be and do in life, and it gives me hope. You never know. One of these children may be the next sheriff. One of these children may be the next county commissioner, or the next preacher, or the next leader in the communities. And that's why we're here. We're here to make our community better than the way we found it. I think about my boys, they're 9 and 6, and I think about what do we want to do to lead them to make their lives easier. We want their community to be safe. We want them to grow up in a place that they're proud of.
Yes.
When we took over at the office of sheriff, one of the things I believe in, and I tell everybody, I'll talk to a lot of groups every year, and I tell them the office of sheriff doesn't belong to me, it doesn't belong to the deputies, but it belongs to all of us. It's our office. Everybody out here, it's our office, it's our community. I tell the other 66 sheriffs anytime I'm at an event, we live in the greatest county in the state of Alabama.
Yes, no doubt.
We live in the greatest county in the state of Alabama, and it's because of our citizens. We live in a community where we can get up and worship freely. We can stand and listen to beautiful words sung by just the greatest young people there is. Not every community has that. I've worked in law enforcement, I've worked around. Not every community has what we have. But the strength of our community is all of us. It's not one person, it's all of us.
Yes, amen.
And that's why it's so important. But it's all of us working together for the good of our community. I think back to this week, and I always tell the guys, some days you get up and it's great. Some days I get up and I get kicked in the shin, and really some days it takes our breath. In life, we go up and we wake up some days and it takes our breath. But what makes it bearable is when people come up to you and say, "We love you, we want to take care of you, and we're going to get through this together." The horrible events, whether it was Jay, Steve, whatever we do, we get through it because we're together. And we can get through anything in life together as a team. Everybody in here is a leader. Everybody here is a group where we're a team. And we're here for the betterment of the community. That's why we're here. We're here to make life better for each other. as we go day in and day out, we want to make it a good. We don't want it to be evil. We want it to be a strong positive, not loss.
Yes.
You know, I always tell everybody as I'm speaking to, especially the high school kids, the day we're born is the day we start to die, whether we realize it or not.
Amen.
And today can be a positive or a negative, but it's up to us. The day we're born is the day we start to die. And we can make today great for everybody.
Amen.
I look at it this way. If we go every day, and let's say we touch 10 people in a positive way, and those 10 people go and touch 10 more in a positive way, think about how many people you'll touch in a year just by doing what's right. I want everybody to know how much I appreciate you, how much the sheriff's office appreciates you. We're here for you. We love you. Anything you need, we're here. And we're praying for you. The good Lord blesses us every day.
Yes, He does.
And if we'll look for those blessings, most days they'll hit us right in the mouth. But you have to look and you have to ask for it. And I just want everybody to know how much we appreciate you and thank you.